All right, I'm out here in the woods today. It's actually it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night, or of an evening. I was walking around a couple weeks ago, and I found this great big uprooted tree. It's hard to see on video to get actual, to see how big it is, but it's a red oak, and looks like it grown here on the side of a hill. And they'd cut timber in here not too long ago and left this one. They'd cut a big tree, just a big stump just right down there, and they left this one for some reason. I guess the forester didn't mark it, and which is fine. It was a nice big tree. You can see here, there's just my hat on it. So I mean, that still doesn't really do it any justice. But let's look at it this way. So kind of a rough. It's 24 inches. So that's a decent sized tree. It goes down through there quite a ways. You can see it goes about, I don't know, 16, 18 feet here, and then has a big fork. And I've cut down there already. You can see I haven't cut this one because I was thinking maybe I shouldn't cut the top out until I cut the stump loose, because a lot of times these trees like this that are uprooted, when you go and cut this stump off, go and cut this butt log off, that will set back up, and sometimes it can set back up in a hurry. So I don't know how good a tree this is going to be. It's got some rot right here in this crotch, but maybe if I come down here I can get a couple nice big logs out of it. So we'll see. So I've already started cutting this it off here. I've got it about halfway through. You can see here, this is opened up, wide enough for me to put my fingers in, which is about twice as wide as my bar. So that tells me that it is starting already to kind of, lift up. So I'm going to put my my GoPro on, or maybe I'll set it over here to the side or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll get it going, and then I'll cut this tree, and we'll see what happens. Okay, if you listen, I can't tell exactly how far I've cut. My bar doesn't reach through this tree, it's just too big. But it split off down here. Let's see, can I get some light on there? See, it split, and it's popping and cracking. So it looks like maybe my cuts didn't line up. So I think I'll go back to the other side and work down in there again. But it's popping. See, it's split all the way up to there, and the tree has lifted itself up off the ground quite a ways down through there. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm going to go in here, I think, right now and go underneath this and cut it so that it doesn't bust anymore up that way. I can't tell exactly how big that piece is. It's busted, but I was getting way down in there with my bar, and I never did hit dirt, so I didn't go all the way through the tree. But I think you can see right here, right in there, that orange is kind of reflected in the middle there. That's I think that's where my cut doesn't line up from one side to the next. So I'll do something else here and see what happens. I was afraid that might happen. I got in there to cut that bit off, and as I was cutting, it pinched my bar, so it's still popping and cracking, but I don't think I can get my, oh, maybe I can get it out. I'll work on that. Well, I pulled and tugged on it some, and it did not do anything. I mean, it's loose, kind of, but it's pinched down in there somewhere. But this tree is lifted up off the ground. I see these cracks in the dirt. I think his stump's starting to set back up. I don't want to. Well, I've done everything I can do tonight. It's about 10 till 9. The moon's out. You can't see the moon. That's amazing. Anyway, the moon is right up there, and so it's getting dark. And the headlights on the tractor don't work, and I'm way, way, way back in the woods, so I'm gonna have to leave my saw here overnight. And I got a day off again tomorrow, so I'll come back and get it out tomorrow. Might have to. My big saw, I still haven't got running. I mean, I've got it running, but the one of the studs that holds the bar in place is reamed out. So I'm gonna have to get an oversized stud put in that. So maybe I'll run over and get Dad's saw tomorrow, and then when I come back, I can finish what I was cutting in there, and maybe will free things up here. Or I might come back tomorrow. It might have broken, and my saw might be over in the next county somewhere. Who knows? All right, I'll come back when I get back out here tomorrow.